can you fit IKEA cabinets in a small camper van?
Of course you can. We've already done it. So let's show you how we did it.
Okay, so we've made a template now. We've transferred it onto a small piece of plywood. So that should be ideal to cut round onto the actual side of the cupboard. I'm just going to measure it here now just to make sure that it's the right distance with the micrometer. And it's bob on, which is good. But what you do get is the sense of how big these cupboards are going to be, because obviously the van sides come in a little bit, so they're a bit narrower at the top.
Yeah.
But as we said, the more room that you can eke out in your van for storage is obviously a massive plus, isn't it?
Sure is.
Let me move out the way, and then Beck can come round this side and show you from this angle.
So, as you can see, right there, not bad at all. Obviously, you have a gap at the back, but you won't see that.
Yeah.
See it inside the cupboard, I suppose, but you wouldn't see it from the other side because we're going to have a electrical panel on it.
Yeah, I think that looks all right. I mean, if we can get the piece of wood that was scribed in, I think we'll be quite happy, won't we?
Yep.
Yep. Okay then.
Crack on. Smile. Do more templates, Mark.
Yeah.
He loves them so much.
Oh, the template.
Talk to camera, Mark.
I know. I'm making the last template. I'm going to not bother making that one out of. I'm going to not bother making that one out of wood. Right, you got the back, I got the sides. Back and sides.
Been a while since you've had a back and sides, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, just for reference, oops, it is the Metod kitchen we've gone for.
Yes.
I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. I'm definitely not Swedish.
Had some meatballs once.
That's blonde hair.
Or Ulrika. So, where's the screw pack for this?
Building IKEA cabinets. Nothing better. Nibble on your ear right now.
I'm sure your teeth not in there.
Don't actually. Oh, look at that. Looks nice, doesn't it?
Yeah. Okay, so we've got the first one scribed in, and I'm absolutely blown away with it. It's absolutely, if I don't say so myself. So we've got the square edge here, so to know that it's going square this direction. We've got the square edge here, which is great. And we've got the square edge there, that's great. And also with a micrometer digital caliper, we measure to the front of the unit,
Bottom
below
unit.
the below one. We've got 33.2. Measure the top one, and it's within a millimetre, less than a millimetre tolerance. So I'm really pleased. If you come in and have a look at the scribe, so the front and the bottom aren't scribed in there, they're just as it is, but this edge here, I mean, it's a shame that you won't be able to see that because we're going to have a panel across here with our sockets and everything in. But what it has done is given us the opportunity to
check the
methods working. The templates are brilliant. It took a long time, but
well, it was a mixture of scribing and templates.
Could have rushed and had a worse thing. I mean, I jigsawed this as well. Quick tip: if you're going to jigsaw furniture board or a circular saw furniture board, cut from the back, because the front, just the way a circular saw and a jigsaw works, a jigsaw will cut on the upstroke. Is that right? Or was it the downstroke? I can't remember. But cut from the back, either a circulus or a jigsaw cut from the back, and then you'll have the best cut. So if you look round on the back edge, so if you look up there first, so there's no chips or anything?
No, nothing. But so, obviously, if you look at the top as well, what I was just going to say, interject, you can only see a gap where the gap is in the slats, obviously.
Yeah. Okay. So you can see on this side, which we cut on this side with the jigsaw, you can see a little bit of a jagged edge.
I mean, more at the top, I think.
Yeah. So might be a bit of black paint on it.
A tip there, eh?
Yeah, that's a top tip. Cut from the back.
Top tip. Tips and tricks from Mark.
So we have made wooden templates after we made the plastic, corrugated plastic templates for the end two parts, because those two parts you're going to be able to see from either the back or front of the van. The middle one you're not going to see too much, so all we need to make sure is the front and the side, and the bottom and the side are cut nicely, because obviously we want to do a good job, but it's not so critical at the back here because you won't be able to see it. All right, so we've got to cut two of these, but we'll do the first one and we'll put this cupboard together, I think. Okay, so I'll bring you back in a minute.
Magic.
You've never been again.
You've covered them again. Oh, thank you.
Sorry. You're scratching your head. Right, get that in the van then. Let's have a look.
Yeah.
What lives there?
Right, we're coming in. Wow. I won't bother too much, we know it fits. It looks pretty good.
Get the old
micrometer.
Micrometer on it. Let's have a look.
I'd just take a look what you could have won.
Okay, so I'm going to just take a measurement off the front of this one and this one, because obviously we want them to be the same. So let's measure the bottom one first. We'll take a measurement there, and we've got 32.09. Let's measure the top one, and we've got 32.11. So that's a tolerance of 0.02 of a millimetres.
I think we'll be alright.
That'll be okay, wouldn't it?
Right,
that'll be okay. Wish me luck.
Is it cock on?
It's within tolerance of KnightsVanVentures.
Oh, that must be good then.
It's fair. What's it like having top cupboards? It's already looking different, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be totally different.
I mean, it's going to take up some room, but
yeah,
we could always jettison one of the passengers.
I think the biggest difference is going to be when we cook.
Yeah.
We usually use all the worktop, don't we?
Yeah.
So we need to hurry up and get the table done.
Having said that, there's quite a lot of worktop there.
Yeah, but if we hurry up and get the table done, it's all round us then, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah.
Next one then, Batman?
Second one to do. You're Batman, I'm Robbie.
So I've got a few jobs that I intend to do today. I'll just show you around what I'm going to do. Just small jobs. So the first one is over here. So can you see that gap between the fridge and where the unit is? So those screws that you can just see probably, they're just coming loose. So I need to put just a piece of wood in there, so I can screw the wood to the cabinet and then screw the fridge into that so it doesn't vibrate left to right. So we have a couple of things to fit. So we've got our CO detector, and we've got a temperature thermostat that shows humidity. It's quite handy in the van. We've got some cupboards, shelves to fit in these top cupboards here, with this lip that we fitted on all our other cupboards. And if we've got time, might tidy some of the electrics up. That's about it really, so we'll be ready for our trip. So I've made 4 of these pads with countersunk clearance holes on each corner. So if I show you around here, so if you can see over here is where the hole was. So it's a case of measuring and getting that somewhere in the same place really. Don't need to paint these because we're going to trim them later on with down this edge. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to measure from the bottom up. And I'll put, you can see there, I'll just mark where the centre is so I can easily measure it and transfer that to where it needs to go using the adjustable square and pencil mark. So I'll get all them fitted. I'm going to clear it all out a little bit, and if you can see at the back, the wiring at the back there, this is all nice and neat, and this wiring is wiring they put in after when the fridge was in situ, so that needs to all be tidied up. So that needs to be all connected, tie wrapped into the same loom. This is for the induction hob, so that needs tidying up out the way as well. So I'll get that done and I'll show you what I've done before I install the fridge. Okay, it's had a bit of a clean out, so I've got these pads, 4 of them, 18mm ply to give us enough distance to the side of our fridge. This is for the induction hob, so I need to leave that there. All of the cables at the back are now secured. Those are our battery ones, the ones in corrugated conduit. Okay, so you can see those 18mm ply pads there. They will be covered up with some plastic trim there, so I'm not going to worry about not being painted at the moment. They're just to secure into the job. So without those, the fridge is obviously going to rock that way and that way as the van moves forward and you brake. So that's why they came loose before. So with those in, the fridge is perfectly fitted now. It's nice and tight. Still some ventilation to stop the fridge from overheating. So just need to screw it from the inside, and then that one job's done. Okay, so we're back on the cupboards. So I've just put this shelf in. I've just cut it down to 30 centimetres or 300mm. So we're going to do what we did here at the bottom and all the other cupboards, just put a lip just so when we open the cupboards nothing's going to slide forward and drop off, and that's for a smaller top cupboard. Okay, I've got you on the mini tripod. It's a new one from AliExpress. It's about £2.50, brilliant. Right, so different view, got you just in the front of the garage. So I'm just going to cut this shelf 300mm. Can have a look. You have to keep your wits about you when you're doing this, because you have to make sure that you cut the opposite side to what you want. So the finished side, you want that to be on the underneath of the bottom side of the table, so you're cutting on the opposite side, if that makes sense. So that means that if you cut with the side that you want, so if I turn you around and show you, okay, so this will be the side that I don't want. So that's quite a rough cut. And when you look at that side, cut the size that I do want, That's a nice tidy cut there then. Okay, so I've scribed this piece of plying, so it's nice and tight to the back there. So all I've got to do is transfer that onto the shelf that I've cut already, and follow that, and then mark it out and cut it with the track saw. Okay, so it goes that way in. Nice tight fit. Okay, that's not too bad at all really. Okay, I finished the cupboards for now. They just need the doors installing, which will be at a later date. So let me show you what we've done. There we go. You can see we've got the shelves in. Then we've got a lip across the top of the shelves. Then we've got our storage boxes. They're going to go in. There's another one there, just as a show what it's going to look like. And what I'll do, I'll just take you down the van so you can see what it looks like in terms of storage. Just one more job left, but I will show you. I'll just take you down the van. We finally installed our carbon monoxide detector there, and I've also put in a USB socket. So I don't know how dark it is or how light this is picking it up, but let me just move these curtains out of the way. So you can see that we've got our diesel heater there that is going to be enclosed in a cupboard with our diesel tank there, yet to be fitted. But after we've done a nice job of our storage, just show you that, just to remind you, just under our seat where we keep our shoes and bits and bobs. We thought about the back of the driver's seat. Now there is ventilation in there for your battery, so got to be careful what we do. But I made this piece of wood on an angle. It fits really nice there. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to carpet line it, and then I'm just going to secure it with a magnet, so if I need to get to the battery I can just take it off. But I think it'll look nice and just finish it off there. I have got to get a trim for the handbrake as well. Might have a go at doing that, even if I do something temporary, but that's the next job. Carpet that and put a couple of magnets on the bottom. Okay, so here we are. Gonna get some glue down. A bit. Get some glue on the wood. Okay, so I'm stuck in a very short, small space as well now. I'll turn you around and show you what I'm going to do. Okay, as you can see, it's nice and carpeted. It finishes off quite nice now if you look from the back. So if I just remove that. So I've got these magnets that add hooks on, and they're tapped, I think, M4. So what I intend to do is fit them onto the underside of this carpet with some screws from the top with some screw caps on. And it'll just magnet onto the top of there. So I think that would be a good solution then to make it easily removable. So I'll get drilling and get fitting and show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay, it's all done. So I'll bring you in closer so you can see what's been all done. Okay, so as you can see now, at the back of the driver's seat we've got this carpeted cover. I keep finding sawdust weeks after. So I'll show you what it looks like from this side now. So we've got our storage at the back of the passenger seat, and then we've got that nice cover there at the back of the driver's seat. So I'm really quite pleased with that, to be honest. So obviously it's covered by the curtains most of the time, but it just makes it looking a little bit more homely, doesn't it, than than a van.
Just quickly, just to finish the video off, obviously you can see we've been away in the van, so you can see we've put things everywhere. Not sure if this is going to be where we're going to put everything in the future, but just quickly, we've got over here our water, up here under the sink we fit as much cleaning stuff in as we can. We have got a drawer under the bed, so we don't need to fit too much, but we fit some sauces and coffees and bits and bobs in here. We've got over here clothes, that is all we need for a week's trip, and then we can wash them, put them back there, so that's pretty much done for clothing. We've got our cooking stuff here, coffee, kettle, air fryer, ridge monkey. Up here we made sure that these was big enough. We did design it beforehand, it wasn't just, you know, we found out we could fit them. We can fit all our cans up here. Got a few coffees up there at the minute. Bread, Mark loves his bread, especially when he's in France. He gets that pan or baguette. Fits it perfect there.
Oui.
Here we've got some storage boxes. We fit all of our food in here. We've got some fans in there at the minute. And then in here we've got all of our plates, dishes, cups, that sort of stuff. We also keep at the back, just for it being handy really, the projector. So that's it.
Well, thanks very much for watching the video, and if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to click the like button.
Also, don't forget to subscribe, it really matters to us, and then you get to watch all the other videos as well.
So until the next time, bye.